And I'm live. Just me in here. That's okay. I am going to switch this around. Hey, dearly. There's nobody here yet. I gotta figure out something here. There we go. Hi, Jill. How is everybody doing? So far, we only have 2. I am working on my Ever Moment. I am super excited to do this painting. Hi, Lena. I got a drill stuck to my iPod. You're doing good? That's good. I am. Slow start this morning. It is snowing like crazy here. Crazy, crazy snowing. I do not want to go outside today. I went out this morning, dropped my daughter off at school. She was mad because there was school, but she's taking the bus home. Hopefully there is buses to come home because it is snowing like crazy out now. It wasn't snowing this morning, but it's snowing good now. What is everybody else doing? Is it snowing there yet, dearly? Yeah, this morning when I went out there to clean off my car, my hands were frozen. I felt like I was at work. And I'm like, ah! My hands were freezing. Cleaning off the car. Really? I didn't think it snowed in Tennessee. But what do I know? You had snow, Jill? No, we have starting to get lots of snow to the point where I'm gonna have to go shovel the driveway later so I can get to work tomorrow. Hey, Rebecca. I tell you, it is not fun cleaning the snow. Sometimes I wish I lived in an apartment so I didn't have to clean the snow, because it's a job that I do not like at all. What is everybody up to today? I just finished watching Shameless because it was on Sunday and I missed it. I like that show. Does anybody else like that show? I love Shameless. It's like super hilarious. Good show, but I like crazy sense of humor shows. Can you guys hear me fine? Gigi's being extra special loud today. But now he's starting to settle down. You're cleaning? I should be cleaning. I don't like to clean. That's why I get Alyssa to do most of the cleaning, because at work I feel like all I do is clean. And so when I get home, I don't feel like cleaning because that's all I did. Squeegee the floor at work. It gets very tiresome. Very tiresome to clean the floors all the time. You get annoyed after a while. But yeah, I'll show you the one I'm doing right now. This is the one I'm doing. from Evermoment. I'm pretty sure, oh, what size is it? I'm pretty sure it's like 50 or maybe 40 by 60 or 70 or something like that. But I really love her. Well, there you go. I really love her, and I've been wanting to do her for a long, long time, but I've always been pushing her to the back burner. So I decided I was going to start her, and then the collab I have with Wolfpack. I think I'm gonna wait to start it when she starts hers, because I don't want to get ahead of her. Like, I don't want to be like almost done and she's just starting hers, so I might just put it hold off for a couple of weeks before I start. I don't know. What do you guys think? I haven't touched the painting at all since I've kitted it up of the snowman. She's really cute. I'm excited to do that one too, but I have too many projects on the go, and sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming when you got all these projects on the go. Because I try to want to give you guys variety, but sometimes it gets a little bit overwhelming. I am going to pick up a mystery diamond painting for Christmas. That will be what I'm doing next. Yeah, see, I'm gonna wait to do it with her. So whenever she's ready to do it, that's when I'll start mine, and I'll just keep on working on this one. And then I'm gonna do like Fridays, I'll do the collab instead of my regular whip and chat on Friday. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, dearly. We're going to start it at the same time. Where's Susan today? Susan, are you here? Surprised she's not here yet. But I only can come on in the afternoons because of my schedule. And nighttime seems to everybody has slots at night. So I just thought I'd pick an afternoon slot. I don't think anybody goes on at this hour today, is there? I don't think so. I'll try to check. But I might not have everybody on my list. Yeah, I'm super excited to do this picture with Wolfpack. If anybody hasn't seen, she's going to do one with special gems in it, and I'm going to do just the regular gems, and then at the end we're going to compare to see the difference between both of the paintings. I thought it would be a pretty neat way to do it. So that's what we're doing. And yeah, I don't think anybody does either anymore. It's kind of died down a little bit. But I figure since I paid all this money for this webcam for the DP-a-thon, I might as well start using it because I bought it. So I might as well make use of it and come live once a week. So this week is Tuesday. Next week will be, I'm pretty sure, Wednesday. I don't think I have anything planned. But lives also take away from well, this is the only way I'm gonna use the webcam. Honestly, dearly, this is the only way I'm going to use this webcam. I don't want, I'm not, I know what you're talking about. No. Now you're making me blush. Make me blush. But I don't really have anything to talk about today, which is really weird because I usually have a lot to say. Today, I'm not so much thinking of what to say, other than I don't want to go to work tomorrow. Who wants to go to work for me? I'll take volunteers right now. But make sure you wear your winter coat because it will be cold in there. It will be cold at work. Oh, you didn't mean anything naughty? Oh, then I have my mind in the gutter then. Because I was thinking naughty. I have my mind in the gutter. Which doesn't take much for my mind to be in the gutter. At all. So did anybody buy anything on the sale, 11/11 sale? I didn't, believe it or not. I did not buy anything. I was going to, but I never bought anything. Trying to be good, but I should have bought something, but I didn't get anything this time. I don't know what you mean. Did I miss something? You got a little, Lena? Cool. Yeah. Like last time I was like saying, oh, I'm going to get this one, I'm going to get that one. Yeah, I didn't buy anything. Oh, nice. Do you still diamond paint dearly, or are you just coloring now? Hello, Sensational Crafter. How are you today? Now I wish I had bought and stuff, but my daughter gave me a huge lecture saying that I have way too much diamond painting stuff, and I'm taking over the house. I don't know what she's talking about, because I don't see it. I don't see it at all. Why she thinks that I'm invading her space. But you could always use more diamond paintings. I hope the sale's still going on. If it's still going on Thursday, I might buy something because I'll have extra money. I don't know how long the sale goes for. I thought it was just a one-day thing. But maybe it goes on for the whole week. I don't know. Yeah. That's what a lot of people do. A lot of people in the summertime don't diamond paint as much. I know my friend Mo, she's like that, where she'll diamond paint more in the winter when there's nothing to do. As of me, I diamond paint all the time. It consumes my life. That's pretty, I know, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad that it's consuming my life, but you only live once, right? That's what I think. What do I have better to do on my days off? Well, I can think of some things, but diamond painting's okay in my book. I don't know how long the sale's going for either, but hopefully, if not, really in reality, I don't think you save that much. But the only thing I would take advantage of that is buying an Evermoment if I could get it for a little bit less. Because Evermoment is the only expensive one on there that I get. Well, I wanted to get that Pebble one too, and it's pretty dear without it being on sale. Yeah, I love to diamond paint. It's just crazy. I never thought I'd start diamond painting, but I was bored. Like, I've never been one to be like much in hobbies. Like, when I was growing up, my mom tried to teach me how to crochet, and I just couldn't be bothered. Learn, like, she taught me a few stitches, like, or I don't even know. It's probably not even called stitches or whatever. But it wasn't like crochet like with yarn. It was like crochet, you know, like doilies. You know, those Portuguese people, they have to make all these doilies for their tables and stuff. That's the kind of crochet she was trying to teach me. And yeah, I just couldn't be bothered. And then one time I tried to knit, but it just seems like I'm knitting forever. Nothing's happening. So I was never really one to like get a hobby until this came along. And I really enjoyed it. Well, my sister tried to get me into coloring at one point, and I was coloring for a little bit. The diamond paint seems to have stuck. Yeah, my mom used to do those like all the time. She used to do this one. It was really pretty. I don't know if I have one of those here, but yeah, my mom, she crocheted a lot of doilies. That's all she would crochet. Oh, my sister Yvette. My sister Yvette got into it more than I did, but she actually made like a tablecloth of it, and she knows I'm going live right now, and yet now she's FaceTiming me. What the heck? She knew I was going live, and now she wants to FaceTime me. Yeah, last time I apologized for my sister. She started yelling at her boyfriend on the phone while I'm on my live. I'm like, embarrassing. So, yeah. So I do apologize now for anybody that was here last week and my sister started going off. Yeah, my sister Yvette did a tablecloth too, and it was really, really pretty. I don't know what she ever did with that tablecloth. And my mom, I don't even know what I did with mine. She made me one. She had to make all of us one. You know, that was one thing she had to do before she died. She had to make us all a doily. But I have one on her cabinet. I still have her cabinet, and I actually, like, if anybody doesn't know, I live in my parents' house. Like, this is the house that I grew up in. So my mom's like dining room cabinet. It's like really antique-y thing. I still have it in my dining room, and then I have one of her doilies on top of it that she made. Oh, my sister is, yeah. She come in after work, and I told her, I said to her, well, I'm going live. If you want to come hang out, you can. But I don't know if she will. She has to come pick up 3 10s that I picked up for her from the Pink Raspberry because a long time ago she got a custom done and it came from China. And the company that she went with in China back then was bad at not giving you enough drills. And my sister is still working on an old canvas of Strombo. Does anybody know who Strombo is? Because my sister Yvette is in love with Strombo. She loves them, and that's the custom she's doing is of Strombo. She just asked me if I would seal it for her, and I said yeah. The name's on. He's Canadian, but he also he's very popular in the US too. I think he has a place in California too. He's like a talk show host, or I don't know if he has a radio. I don't know exactly because I don't really follow him, but my sister does. He's actually not that bad looking. When she said it, I thought he was like this geeky guy, but it's not. When she first said that she liked him, I don't know. I just had this impression that he was like this geeky guy, but he's not. It's actually quite good looking. Not bad. I'm not saying drop dead gorgeous because I don't think so. But my sister does. Apparently. You think? Yeah. So, I don't know if she's going to come over or not. My dogs are being super nice, quiet. They're sleeping. Sleepy doggies today. No snoring today. But yeah. I'm really enjoying doing a square that they actually are nice squares. Not like the last one I did, where it was horrible. Horrible. So I am quite happy that this one is actually working out really, really nice. No popping drills. Of course, I haven't gotten very far in it yet, so I can't really tell what it is, but I do enjoy it. Okay, dearly, we'll just sit here and talk about not going to shovel the snow, because I do not want to go out there. It's still snowing, but it's not like heavy snow. But I think Sarnia got hit more than we did because they had bus cancellations this morning. So by the Detroit border. Wolfpack is here! Oh, you're at work. Sorry, I have to go at work when you're at work because it's my only time I can come on. I guess I could come on Tuesday evenings, but then it's super loud here because my daughter's here and she's making noise because, you know, teenagers, they can't be quiet. It's like a herd of elephants when she comes home. And then she has to listen to this and listen to that, and you can hear it all. It gets super noisy here in the evening. If it's just me and the dogs, it wouldn't. Because, you know, she likes to stay up late and then be grumpy in the morning to go to school. This morning, she's like, I don't want to go to school. I'm like, you're going to school? Because I had plans this morning. And I'm like, you ain't ruining my plans. So you need to go skedaddle to school. And then she got all mad because she wanted to stay home. And I'm like, no, the buses are running. If the buses are running, there's no need for you to stay home. If the buses weren't running, then no, I wouldn't have made her go to school. But because the buses are running, she can go to school. Because basically, if the buses aren't running, nobody's going to show up to the high school, because pretty much the whole entire kids get bused in, because it's kind of a little bit out of town a bit. Well, the ones that live pretty close, I think they have to like get a ride or they walk. But the majority of the students are all bused in. From not just this town, like little surrounding towns around us too. They all get bused into the high school here. Because like Strathroy is like surrounded by a lot of other little towns. And then the biggest city to us is London, Ontario. Has anybody here been to Canada? Is anybody from Canada? You've been twice to Ontario, Wolfpack, or somewhere else in Canada? Who said? Someone told me that they had family in Toronto, I thought. Oh, Winnipeg. See, I haven't been to Winnipeg. Winnipeg is in Manitoba, right? I think so. I'm Canadian and I'm asking you. I'm pretty sure Winnipeg is in Manitoba, if I remember geography correctly. Did I pass? I think it's in Manitoba. I was pretty good in geography. Yeah, above you. It's not, I know Winnipeg is not in Saskatchewan. Because that's where, how big is North Dakota? Because if Miss Coffee is by Saskatchewan, but Saskatchewan and Manitoba are right close to each other. It's not big. Well, maybe, I know Winnipeg is not in. No, I'm not going to look. I know Winnipeg is in Manitoba. It's got to be. Pretty sure. If I'm wrong, then I failed. I failed my Canadian geography today. I have only been to Ontario and Quebec. I haven't been to any other province in Canada. I've been to more states in the US than I have in provinces in Canada. But yeah. So Wolfpack, I was going to say, I'm not going to start my painting until you start your painting. I'm going to wait for you. That way I'm not ahead of you. What should I do next? I'm going to do 7, if I can find it. So I got these, if anybody watched one of my videos about the Dollarama haul, I have the containers here, but I have them all lying on the couch because with the live, I couldn't put everything on the table. I don't mind these containers, but it gets a little bit bulky, and I'm scared sometimes that they're going to fall off. Oh yeah, and those drills were mailed to you, so she says. Because I went there and I was going to pick them up and mail them to you, and she said she already did it. So let me know if you get them or not, so I can tell her whether or not. Because she said she mailed it out, but I'm like, and I looked at her, I'm like, well, today's a holiday because yesterday was Remembrance Day, and the mail doesn't run. It's not a holiday weekend for us, or it's not a holiday for us, but it's a government holiday, so none of the government, like the banks and the government buildings, were not open yesterday. I think my son lives in British Columbia. He says it is an actual holiday in British Columbia, but it isn't in Ontario. We still had to go to work. But I didn't have to go to work because it was my day off. But if it wasn't my day off, I'd have to go to work. The next holiday here is Christmas because we already had Thanksgiving. So our next holiday is Christmas, Boxing Day, and New Year's Day, which I hope I don't have to work too much during that time. Yeah, right. And like when I worked at the pharmaceutical plant too, we never shut down for holidays too. If you're scheduled to work the holiday, you had to work it. But my work, where I work, is the same thing. It's the Continental, but they actually do shut down for the holiday for the one day. But say like you don't get the whole weekend off. Like say like the holiday falls on like Monday, so it'd make it a long weekend. They don't, like, you'd have to work Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then, well, if you work that, then you already have the Monday off. But the people that didn't work that weekend would have got the 4-day weekend, and that's cool when that happens. But when you have to actually work the holiday and then have the Monday off, it's not as fun because you still got to work it. And then it's like, oh, they don't get to work it. Yeah, you're a nurse in the nursing home. My sister's a PSW. She's not a nurse, though. I give you kudos because I don't think I could do that job. I know that you don't do it now. Laura, sorry I left your live yesterday, but I had my friend come over and she didn't leave until 1 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah. Needless to say, I could not come back because she didn't leave until, well, we were FaceTiming another friend that we used to work with, Paulette from, she used to be my partner at the pharmaceutical plant. Oh, she was my funnest partner I've ever had there. Like we had some fun times when we worked together. It was fun. The things we used to do back then. But she doesn't work there anymore either. But I haven't seen her. She lives in another town. So we're like FaceTiming her and talking. And we talked till like midnight with her. And then she's like, oh, I got to go to bed because I got to get up with my kids. So then my friend stayed and talked to me for another hour, and then she went home. We can't do that tonight because tomorrow we gotta work. Well, at least I know I have to go to work, but she works continental too, but she starts at 8. I start at 6. But it's sad because I finally got onto the same rotation as her again, and then doesn't she get the lead hand position, and now she has to move to the other rotation. So that's kind of sad because now I won't see her again when I just moved over to this shift so that I could hang out with her again. And now, but like, I'm not going to tell her don't take the job because it's a lead hand position and it's a way better job. You know, be less physical for her body because I know her body is wearing down. As did mine in that place. That place seems to wreck everybody's body that works there. It's not an easy job working for the pharmaceutical company, that is for sure. My back is ruined from it. And then this job I have now is way better on my back, but I'm still in pain. Like, it's hard to be on your feet for 12 hours. For anybody, more or less, if you have a bad back. But finding it really hurts on my hips, standing for 12 hours on concrete. And then probably the cold in the factory probably doesn't help my bones. My bones any. I feel like since I've been a diabetic, my circulation is more poor. So I feel really, really cold in my hands and stuff. And then, you guys all remember when I had that surgery? My face went numb. Half of my face went numb after my surgery. And they still don't really know why that happened. It was like a week after my surgery. My face, one of my sides of my face went completely numb. But now it's just like the corner part of my lip, like just the corner part of my lip. That's the only part that I don't really have feeling there anymore. But I don't know why that happened. I had an MRI and it showed up nothing. So beats me why that happened to me. I don't get it. Hey, look at Dearly. I can diamond paint and talk to you guys. Ha! At the same time, look at how much I got done. Look, 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 look. I'm pretty good, eh? I'm just joking. Really? You think that's what it is? I don't know. And then Lisa from the Pink Raspberries, she had something happening with her face too. And they couldn't figure out what was wrong with her either. I'm talented. No, not really. I just talk a lot and don't look at chat as much. That's what it is. Hello, Nan. What am I going to do next? Pick another one with lots of letters. And you know, I probably missed because I'm the worst for missing. I think I'm done, but I'm really not done. But in my head, I think I'm done. I'm going to do X if I can find X. See, I like these containers, but it's not good for my setup on this table. There's X right there. Bye, Wolfpack. Yeah, they thought I had a stroke too, but I didn't. That was determined that that did not happen. But do you have feeling now, Laura? Because I just don't have feeling right here by at the corner of my lip. It sometimes gets. You're thinking about buying a mystery diamond painting from the Pink Raspberry. Are you from the States, Nan? Or are you from Canada? Or somewhere else? I don't even know. Yeah, I am going to buy another one, maybe Thursday. See, that's my problem why I can't buy off AliExpress, because I have the Pink Raspberry here and it's a curse because I go and spend all my money there. And it's like, oh, Liz, you got to stop spending money here. Seems like all my money, I just might as well hand over my paycheck to the Pink Raspberry because they get all my money. Because it's just so convenient because it's right here. And I don't have to wait for it to come in the mail. So, yeah, it's a curse. The curse of the diamond painting wars. That's me. Yeah, dearly, it's called the Pink Raspberry. It's a Canadian company. It's a small company. She just opened it, but she makes she has the printer here and she'll make the canvas. Like, she's been doing customs and everything for people, but she's been getting a little bit overwhelmed because there's only 3 people work there plus 2 volunteers that work there pretty much every day now. Before they weren't, but now they're pretty much there every day, the people that help. It's like these older people that probably are retired and want something to do, and they work there. So yeah. Yeah, see, I still have right here, and then my doctor says, oh, it's because you're diabetic, but I don't know. I don't understand why that would happen now, because I'm not, my diabetes isn't that bad right now. It's being pretty good. So I think he's wrong. Yeah, we go there. Me and my friend go there and we diamond paint there. Like, you can go there and diamond paint and just sit there for the afternoon if you want. You just bring your own stuff and you sit there. I actually went diamond painting there with Danielle. She's one of my subscribers. We met up at the Pink Raspberry and we went diamond painting the one day. But she works days, so it's hard. Like, sometimes she has a day off through the week, but not all the time. Hi, Lisa B. So she's not home all the time. I don't know when she's home and when she's. Just one day she commented on my video and I'm like, hey, I'm going down the Pink Raspberry. Do you want to meet me down there and we'll diamond paint? So she did. We had a fun afternoon. Plus my friend Mo came. That's usually what me and Mo do now to spend time together. We'll go down the Pink Raspberry and we'll diamond paint. Oh, I'm sure it is cool for you, Lisa, living in Texas. You should come see me today because it's like winter wonderland outside. Ugh. It is not pretty here today. Well, it's pretty. It's pretty if you like snow. But if you don't like snow, it's not so pretty. I'm so over living in Canada. This morning, my daughter, I live in Canada, and I would go here. You would go there every day. My daughter said to me this morning, while we're freezing, cleaning off the car, "There's Danielle. I was just talking about you. Were your ears ringing? Were your ears ringing? Because I was just talking about you when we went to go to the Pink Raspberry and Diamond Paint together." I think her ears were ringing. Oh, nice. Nice. You just got done work. Yay! She's done work for the day. That's always the fun time of the day, when you're done. This morning, when we're cleaning off my car, my daughter goes to me, "And why do we live in Canada?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I said, "Oh," I'm like, "I hate this. I'm Portuguese." And then I said, "Portuguese don't like the cold." And then I said, "It doesn't snow in Portugal." And then she's like, "Why do we live here then?" I'm just laughing. My parents were from Portugal. I'm not from Portugal. I was born here in Canada. But, you know, we always say, we're Portuguese Canadian. That's what we say. I'm sure other nationalities say it too. But this town is pretty much Dutch and Portuguese. Well, it used to be really, really a lot of Dutch and a lot of Portuguese back in the day. But now the town has grown a lot, so it's not as, like before when I was growing up, everybody knew everybody, not so much now. You don't know everybody anymore because the town has gotten so big. Christy! Hi, Christy. Yeah. I just don't like being cold, and I hate my hands being cold. But, you know, because why wasn't I wearing gloves when I was cleaning off the car? I don't know. Because I do have gloves. But I don't know why. I did not have them on my fingers. Oh, yeah. I have a tank top on. I complain about the cold, but I don't, when I'm at home, I'm half naked. I don't like to wear clothes in the house. Isn't that horrible? I do. You'll always see me, and you can see my cow arms. My mom told me I had cow arms before she died. Isn't that nice of her to tell me I have cow arms? Yeah, so that has stuck with me all my life. I have cow arms because my mom told me so. Yeah, I love my mom dearly, but sometimes she wasn't very nice. She wasn't one to give compliments very often. And if I did get a compliment from her, my mom said I have cow arms. You know, like this stuff right here. She says my arms, I have cow arms. So I'll wear tank tops around the house, but when I go out, I don't like to wear shirts that show my arms because my mom got it in my head that I have cow arms. Well, my mom's not alive anymore, but she got it in my head that I have cow arms, so I hate wearing tank tops out in the summertime. There, Susan. Where have you been, girl? You go out shopping, or were you shoveling the snow? Because she cursed me and sent all the snow this way. Danielle, is it really bad in London? I heard it was bad in London. I haven't talked to my daughter today to find out. But I heard that the weather was bad in London. They got dumped more than we did. Yeah, we're still getting it too. It's snowing right now. Maybe it'll snow so much that I can't get my car out in the morning. I can't go to work. Maybe that will happen. I doubt it, but maybe a girl can dream a little. Yes, it is, but it stopped snowing this morning at 3 a.m. Yeah, it stopped here too. Around, well, when my friend left, it wasn't snowing. I think it stopped around midnight here, or maybe just before that. But it started back up again. It's snowing right now here. This whole time we've been on, how long have we been on for? 51 minutes. It's been snowing this whole time. So there's no point in going out there and shoveling now because it's going to snow. Dearly, you get snow where you live, don't you? Pretty sure she does. I'm pretty sure I've seen a video and you had snow outside. But Chris is making too much noise. It's so pretty to work on drills that are really nice. That's my song for the day. You don't even understand. I can actually use my multi-placer with these drills. Oh, that's not good. Get some in the next couple of days. I hope this stops. Because I thought I heard it was going to stop and it was going to rain. But that does not seem to be the case. So they are lying to us. Because they said it was supposed to stop snowing and it was going to turn into rain and it was going to rain. Yeah, and then my sister Helen, because everybody knows Helen, I'm surprised she hasn't called to bug yet. She's the one that always interrupts me when I'm trying to videotape, and she calls and she interrupts the video. But she goes to me yesterday, oh, yeah, tomorrow you're taking me to London? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And she's like, yeah, we're going to go to see her cousin, blah, blah, blah. She wants a painting from the Pink Raspberry. And I'm like, first of all, you have to tell me which one it is. And I don't even know if they have it ready. Like, they might have to get it ready for her because I don't know if they have any in stock or whatever, right? And I'm like, and I said, and plus, I scheduled the live. You just can't say to me, oh, by the way, tomorrow you're taking me here, because you got to tell me in advance. You can't just bring it on me and saying, oh, well, we're going to do this tomorrow. It's like, no, I'm not. No, I'm not doing that tomorrow. Her being home and not working anymore is starting to get very annoying. I tell you. And then last night I call her and she's watching her Portuguese soap opera, which I can't really understand it very well because it's like not, it's Brazilian Portuguese. If you like Brazilian Portuguese is like got a different slang to it. So they pronounce their words a little bit different. So some words I can pick up, but sometimes I can't pick up all the words. But she was born in Portugal, so she's a lot better at Portuguese than I am. And she understands it a lot more. So she was watching a Portuguese soap opera, and she's like, "Oh, I can't talk right now. I'm watching my soap opera." And I'm like, "Oh, really? But you can call me 10 times a day to ask me nothing, silly questions that don't relate to anything. But I call you during your Portuguese soap opera, and you can't even talk to your sister? Like, what the heck?" Yeah, Brazil, people in Brazil speak Portuguese, but it's a different slang than Portuguese from Portugal. And then, like, kind of like accents too. Like, the mainland people have a little bit of an accent, and then the people that live in the islands, because my parents were from the islands, like the Azores. So the mainland have like a little bit of an accent as some of the island, and then I think São Miguel, I think they have a pretty thick accent too. That's one of the islands. My parents actually are from Flores, but they lived in São Miguel for like 6 months before they came to Canada, because that's the biggest island and that's where you do all your paperwork to come to Canada. So they actually lived there for 6 months before they came to Canada. I think that's what my mom said, if I remember correctly. And then they decided to come to this little dinky town. When we were originally supposed to go to British Columbia, but then my grandparents came here, and then they told my dad and my mom, "Oh, you should come to Strathroy. There's a lot of tobacco in this area." Like, the tobacco industry was very popular back then. Yeah, right? See, it's like, just like you guys say that I have a Canadian accent, like I don't think Canadians have an accent, but you guys think we do. But I think Americans have an accent. Like, I think like Boston people have an accent, New York people have an accent, like even down south they have an accent. But I think Canadians, we don't have an accent, because I don't know. I don't know why I think that. I think Newfoundland have accents. They have like an extinct accent, I find. But that's the only part of Canada that I think have an accent. See, Daly says it too, and I just don't see it. I don't think I do. Isn't that weird? I don't know. But maybe because it's me. That's why I think. I say a lot. And I thought I didn't say a lot, but I do. I noticed that at work. I do it a lot at work. And when I try to get someone's attention, it's like, "Hey, hey," I'll yell, "Hey." And then I think to myself, "Oh, darn, we do say a lot in Canada." But you don't think that you do until you really start to think about it, when you catch yourself saying it. Oh, Gigi's starting to snore, and Lola's having a dream. They're both sleeping, because I bet you if I went to open the slide door, they probably would not want to go out there right now, because it's snowing like crazy. Crazy, crazy. Yeah. But it's pretty cool. Different accents in different places. Maybe the people out west think we have too. I'm cracking you up. I tend to do that. I get a little silly sometimes. I will admit. You should see me. Oh, someone put on one of my videos. "Yeah, you're definitely more a morning person than you are in the evening because I tried to film once in the evening and it did not come out very well because I was super tired from work and I thought, oh, I got to get this video out. And I'm like, yeah, I can't film. I can't film anything after work. It ain't gonna happen. I never fails. I'm up so early in the morning. It's a curse. And Gigi's really snoring now, aren't you, baby? Gigi's just snoring away. Sometimes I wish I had Gigi's life. But I caught him again. He ran away from me yesterday again to the field to eat whatever it is that they throw behind their freaking shed. Ugh. Escape artists, my dogs are. They go through the fence into my neighbor's yard and then out my neighbor's yard in another little hole in her fence. And I was like, how are they getting out? And then one day when Gigi was in the field and he come running back and he didn't want to go to the front door, I caught his escape route because he went back to the backyard. And I'm like, you little bugger, that's how you guys are getting out. It's flipping cold out there. It is. Oh, my hands were freezing this morning. And I'm like, oh my God, I feel like I'm at work. Trying to clean off my car. And then Alyssa's like, I go to Alyssa, oh, I have to go outside early so I can clean the steps to get to the car, in the car. And then we're in the car. And I'm like, she got mad at me because I couldn't roll down my window. Because I didn't clean out all the snow around the side of my window. Because, you know, we have power windows. They don't like to go down in the freezing cold. And there's like ice or whatever on the rim, so the window wouldn't go down. So when we get to the school, I'm like, go with my brush and clean it off better. Because I want to go to Timmy's and get a coffee. And I'm not getting out of the drive-thru because I was wearing my pajama bottoms. And I'm like, I'm not getting out of the car. I need to go through the drive-thru. And she got all mad at me because I made her clean the window at the high school. Because, you know, gotta have your Timmy's, especially in this weather. So, needless to say, I got the window down. I got the window down to go to Timmy's, get my coffee, because heaven forbid I make coffee at home. I don't know what my sister did with a coffee maker. She brought me a coffee maker. She's like, here, brand new coffee maker in a box. And then it was sitting in the corner in the kitchen there. And then I was going to actually buy stuff to like make coffee. And then I went and looked and it's gone. So whether she took it to Goodwill, I don't know what she did with the coffee maker because it's disappeared. So, did you guys... Oh, in my last video, I apologize. With the volume, the volume's bad because I thought I raised up the volume in my editing and I did not. So the volume was kind of crappy. And then I thought, oh, I'll just delete it and do it again because it was only an hour in. And then, but I looked and there was like already 20 views. And I'm like, well, no, I can't. I can't do it now. Hey, Lisa. Yeah, right? Thank goodness for Tim Hortons drive-thrus because, well, I'd probably look normal in this town if I went to Tim Hortons in my pajama bottoms. Let's be serious. Oh, but no, you won't catch me going in the drive-thru. Oh, and then that one day, I went through the drive-thru with my pajama bottoms on, and then the lady towards is like, "Oh, I have the same pajama bottoms as you," and I'm like, "Oh gosh, you actually looked in my car, and you can see what I'm wearing." Oh, Gigi. Yeah, I know. You're snoring. You're snoring. Yeah, I would. I was like, yeah, Walmart special. Thank you. 300. Yay. Aw, that's too bad. Having an access tooth is not fun at all. Teeth, pain in your mouth is the worst pain, I think, ever. I think it's worse than childbirth to have a pain in your teeth. And I hate it. It's not very fun at all. I feel sorry for him, but I wouldn't pay to put him to. I wouldn't pay to put him out either because it costs more money. And my work doesn't cover for that. So you would not get it with me either because my work doesn't cover for that. It covers for the freezing, but not putting you, knocking you out to get your teeth done. I knew this guy once that he got all his teeth pulled with just needles. He didn't get put under because he didn't want to pay for it. Yeah, I'm so happy that my work covers dental because I had some really bad teeth and I just got them. I have a lot of them pulled too. I have because I never got my wisdom teeth pulled when I should have back in the day. So then it ended up wrecking some of my other molars. So I have a lot of molars in the back that are gone because of it. And I think I have all my wisdom teeth gone now except for the one that's still underneath the skin. But the one dentist wanted to send me to this place called Interface here, and they don't take your coverage. You have to pay up front and then your coverage pays for it after. As of where I go now, it's direct payment, so you don't have to pay anything. You just walk in, get your teeth done, and then walk out, which I like. So I got 100% benefits on my teeth, which I'm so thankful my job does because I don't have to pay for me unless it's dental bills. And then my son Tyler got his teeth all done too before because your benefits only cover your kids until they turn 21 here. So Tyler got all his teeth went fast to the dentist before he turned 21, so he didn't have to pay for his teeth too, but he really needs to go to the dentist again, and he doesn't have benefits out in BC. Which that's one thing about his job that isn't very good is there is no benefits. I think the best jobs are the ones that you can have benefits for because if you don't have benefits, it's really hard on you without benefits. I think anyway. Yeah, brushing your teeth is very important. I get in trouble every time I go to the dentist. Oh, you should really floss some more, Miss Story. And I'm like, yeah, well, I don't got time to floss. She's always giving me heck about flossing. And I'm like, and then the last time she's like, oh, you must be flossing because your teeth are getting a lot better. And I'm like, no, it's because you're making me come here every 3 months. That's why my teeth are looking better. Thank you, Lisa. I'm like, that's why my teeth are getting better is because you're making me come here every 3 months for a darn cleaning. That's why my teeth are getting better. But yeah, then she's like, oh, you should really get a water pick if you don't want to floss. I'm like, yeah, well, you know how much water pick is? They're expensive. You're ready to pick and crazy my teeth every 3 months. I hate it. I don't like a deep clean at the dentist. I'm starting to think it's worse than actually having a fill-in. I do not like it at all. No cavities. That's good, Christy. I wish well, I haven't had any cavity. Well, they just fixed all my teeth, so I haven't had any since they fixed them. But I have a tooth. Okay, I'll tell you a story. Story time. So when I was in grade 4, I was playing tag at school with this boy. Don't get any ideas. We're just playing tag. It was honest thing. We were playing tag. Well, anyways, he was running after me, and doesn't he like push me down? Like kind of like on my back, like he'd like to go grab me, and he pushes me down, and I land flat on my face, and I had a bloody nose, and then I realized I cracked my front tooth. So I had a bloody nose, and I cracked my tooth, and the boy felt so bad. Like, I felt bad for him because he was like all worried because he had done this. Well, anyways, my sister comes and picks me up because you know Helen. Helen's like my second mom. And she's the only one that my actual mom, my mom never drove. So my sister Helen drove us everywhere. Because I don't know if I ever told anybody that my father was an alcoholic, so we didn't really drive with him too much. But my mom would send us with him. Yeah, she wouldn't drive with him, but she'd send her kids. Because isn't that nice of her? What did I just do? Oh my God, I'm talking so much I forget what I'm doing. See, dearly? I'm talking so much. I thought I was doing X's. Oh dear. This could be bad, people. Did I just pour this and then thinking I didn't? Oh boy. I'm losing my marbles. No. What's this? Oh, maybe I was. Oh my gosh. I must have switched them. Okay, you guys have to pay attention for me. Because I'm doing a very bad job. So anyways, he broke my tooth, and then my sister Ellen picks me up, and she's like, oh, I don't know if the dentist is going to be able to fix that tooth. And I was bawling my head off. No, I can't have this cracked tooth, because it wasn't my baby tooth anymore. It was my grown-up teeth. Oh, sorry. Well, I'm telling a story about how I broke my front tooth. So, needless to say, we went to the dentist. The dentist could fix it, whatever. So, for the longest time growing up, that dentist didn't do a very good job on the tooth. So, my front tooth was always like a little bit smaller than the other front tooth. It was a little bit longer. And it's always been like that or whatever. Until a few years ago, I was eating it. What are they called? It's not a peach. What's the thing that looks like a peach? No. Nectarine. I was eating a nectarine. Yeah, right here, a nectarine. I was eating a nectarine, and don't I break that false part right off my tooth. So this is when I was working at the pharmaceutical place, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to get into the dentist because, well, there's Helen, like Q. She's calling me. I knew she was going to start wondering. She doesn't have a car to stalk me, so she has to call. So I got it fixed, and then he fixed it to the same size as my other tooth. And I was like, oh, I was staring at the mirror for I don't know how long, thinking, oh my gosh, my teeth look pretty now because they're actually the same size. And then, but doesn't that one break on me again too? After like a year or so it breaks. And he was on vacation, so I had to go to another dentist. And yeah, he didn't do such a good job as the other guy did. So it's kind of, and now they say it has cavity and he doesn't want to touch it, so now he wants to cap it, and it's $1,000 and my work doesn't cover it. And I'm like, they're like, oh, and I'm like, yeah, until it's bad enough that I really need to cap it, then that's when it's going to get capped. But right now, it's still standing and it's still okay, so I'm not going to cap it yet. So that was my teeth. I have a half a false tooth in the front from playing tag at school. That was my only, and then I broke my arm. I broke my arm in grade 1 because we used to have these monkey bars at school that was like a half circle. And I was always scared to go on them. And my sister Yvette, yeah, I'm going to tell a story about Yvette. So she's like, oh, just swing back and forth on it. And I'm like, no, I don't want to. And then she pushes my legs from underneath me, like so that I would swing. And don't I let go of the bars and fall and broke my wrist. Broke my wrist, grade 1, because Yvette thought I should learn how to swing on these stupid monkey bars. Yeah. And then I went to the hospital and they're like, oh, come back in a week and see if it's not any better. So I'm like, whatever. And then it wasn't getting any better. And I asked my mom, like, can I go back to Emerge again because my arm's not getting any better? We go back there again. And that's the first time I ever remember meeting my family doctor that I have now. He's the one that actually put on the cast on my hand, on my arm. And he says to me, well, come back in a week if it isn't any better. And I'm like looking at him like, it's been a week. Can you please put a cast on his arm? Well, dearly, I only had those 2 accidents as a kid. Yeah. Oh no, I'm lying. I had an accident on my bicycle too. I was not a very good. Okay, to this day, you will not catch me on a bicycle. Okay, and as a kid, I was very bad at it. I did not know how to ride a bike very well. And I had this, you know, one of those bikes with like the banana seats, you know, back in the day. I had one of them, and I thought I would try to ride it without holding onto the, you know, the big handlebars, because the handlebars were like way out here, you know. And I'm like trying to ride it without my holding on to the handlebars, and don't I fall flat into the bars with my lip, and I had a big fat lip from doing that. And then this other time, I always got everybody's hand-me-down bikes, and then I had Yvette's hand-me-down 10-speed bike, and I went riding with my friend, and doesn't she get too close to me, and her tire hits my tire, and don't I like wipe out right on the gravel part of the road? Yep. Check if AliExpress has one. Oh, yeah, maybe I do need it. Ah, I gotta stretch my legs. My legs were hurting. Sitting here too long. I'm kind of like sinking into the couch. Because I'm actually on the couch, and this is my coffee table that I'm on. It rises up to like the little table, and that's where this is where I diamond paint. That's why my daughter hates it so much, because I take over the living room. And I do have a drafting table. It holds all my paintings that I'm working on at the time. Oh, I got a 1-800 number calling me, probably trying to sell me something. Isn't it funny how they get your cell phone numbers? Like, how do they get your cell phone numbers? I don't get it. Like, do they even make phone books anymore? Because I don't even know. I don't think I've seen a phone book in for like ever. What happened? I missed something. Oh, when you're 6 years old? Ow. 6 stitches in your chin. That's gotta hurt, Christy. My son, Tyler, is the one that got all the stitches in the family. When I was working, when I first started working at the pharmaceutical place, my sister Yvette was babysitting the kids. So she has 2 daughters, and I had Sarah and Tyler at the time. Melissa wasn't born yet. And Sarah and Chantel, my niece, they're like 4 days apart. So, you know, they'd hang out and they're like best friends growing up. And don't they push Tyler, poor Tyler, into the closet, and he cuts his head open. So he has to go and get stitches in his head. I think he got staples. I'm working on a painting that's driving me crazy. The tape is not really sticking and the drills are popping off when I'm moving it. I have to seal. What company is that from, Susan? I hate that. I hate it when that happens. That was like that wedding one that I did. It was horrible. I had to seal it as I went too, because the popping drills are driving me crazy. And that's like my sister's Strombo one. It was from the same company, and it was doing that too. I'd really like to know what company that is, but we don't know what company it is, because if I know that company was on AliExpress, I would not buy from it. But we don't know, because Cheryl has never told us, but I don't even think she really knows, to tell you the truth. Like, she gets it from the manufacturers, but they don't have names. And probably like when it says Home Fund or the displacement store, it's probably all coming from the same facility. They're just marking with different names. That's what I think. That's what I think that happens, but I don't know for sure. Like, don't quote me, because I don't know. But if it's anything like, yeah, I work for a frozen vegetable plant, but we don't just do our frozen vegetables. We do a lot of other different companies, not just our brand. So I'm assuming diamond painting is the same thing, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. I don't know for sure. What's on her way? The snow? I don't want no more snow. Someone else can take the snow. So I don't want it. Whatever happened to them saying that the ozone is so bad that we're going to end up having hot weather and the people down south are going to start having the colder weather? Yeah, I don't think that's true. I think we will always have cold weather here. And I don't know who said that it was supposed to be a mild winter, because I'm starting not to believe them, because we already have snow in November and usually we don't have snow yet. A lot of times it doesn't snow till around Christmas. And this year it's snowing pretty early. And I am not liking it at all. So Mother Nature needs to stop, because I don't like it. I don't know why she decided she wants the snow now, because it's not very nice at all. So I don't know if I wrecked this painting because I talk too much. I forget what I'm doing. That happens a lot. Anybody have any good shows to watch? I started watching Prodigal Son. Has anybody watched that one? I kind of like that one. I like Mr. Mercedes too. That's another good one right now that I'm watching. Walking Dead, of course. I always watch Walking Dead. Well, Julie, it can stop after it buries my car and you can't see my car anymore, and then I can call the work and say I can't go to work because my car's snowed in. But I don't think that will work because I live in the same town as I work in, so I can't even call in for a snow day. I think I'd get in trouble if I called in for a snow day. Liz, you live in town? Yeah, so I can't get out of the house. It snowed so much. The door's shut closed. And I can't get out. I started watching the 100 and then I stopped. Maybe I should get back into that one. I think I stopped after the first season. Dearly, I want to go work packing vegetables. It's a pretty easy job. It's just cold. You just got to wear your winter jacket. You'll be fine. And they don't let you wear, what do you call it? A snow hat? Like, what do you call the thing you put on your head? A hat, a snow hat. I don't know. Is there a special name for it? They don't let you wear any one. You have to wear this ugly friggin' orange one that says the name of the company on it. Well, I don't like it, okay? Because it's orange and it's ugly. It's like bright orange and it's ugly, and no, I won't wear it. I refuse to wear it. Haha, Susan, go to work. Okay, I'll do your job, Susan. I can do that, even if it's taking care of kids. Hey, I'll do it. I'll take care of some kids. But I don't have to go to work. I need to find me a sugar daddy. That's my problem. I need me a sugar daddy. A sugar daddy so I don't have to work anymore. But I don't think I'm going to find one. Sitting at home time painting every day. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to find one. Where is the tea? Tea, where are you? Where are you, tea? Hold on, people. I gotta find a letter. I gotta find a letter. And I can't find it. I can't find it anywhere. Where are you? Where are you, T? Okay, I lost the letter. Oh, there she is. There she is. I found her. I found the tea. Tea biscuits. How, if it's these containers, okay, that are all by themselves, how do I have different colors in it? Tell me how. Tell me how do I have this? Why? Because it's Lizzie. And Lizzie, it will happen to Lizzie. Hey, guess what? No train yet, guys. No train. No train yet. Oh, I moved you guys. So sorry. No train. I haven't heard a train. Probably because it's snowing so much. That's why we don't have a train yet. Orange. What's orange? You talking about Orange the New Black? Or am I thinking just shovel all of the snow into your car? What? Why would I do that? I don't want snow in the car. Yeah, that's the worst. That's the worst thing ever. When you get to your car and you open up the door and the snow falls into your seat. Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Yep. Only me, dearly. Only me does this happen to. How do you like those containers, Lizzie? I actually don't mind them at all. They're not bad. It's just that I wish I had a better working station, and it would be a lot better for me if I had a different working station. And yeah, that's what I think. If I had a better orange work outfit. Are you guys saying I'm going to go to jail? Is that what you guys are saying? Oh, an orange work outfit. No, just the hat. The shirt, the vest we wear is blue. Okay, and before they gave out, a long time ago, they gave out these hats for, I don't know why everybody got a hat, but it was before I started working there, and it was like a navy blue hat, winter hat, and I'm like, oh, I really like this hat. So I kept on, like, and some people would wear them in the factory, right? Because it said the name of the company, and what it is Tim Hortons doesn't want us to wear any other hoods but the name of our company while we work, because Tim Hortons is one of our customers, and that's why we have to wear them. So I'm like, finally, I get someone to give me one of these blue hats, and then I go to work, and she's like, oh, you can't wear those anymore. You have to wear the orange ones. I'm like, really? Because anybody else, you guys let them wear the black or the blue ones, but no, because it's me, whatever. Oh, no. Okay. I was like, I haven't gone to jail. The only place I know that you wear an orange outfit is in jail. Well, at least on the Orange is the New Black. I don't really know because I've never been to jail. And I don't plan to go anytime soon. I would not last in jail, people. I would not last. I already know this, that I would not make it in prison. I would probably get beaten up and killed. I don't think I would survive. I would not survive in prison. Nope. Mm-mm. I already know this. I'm a lover, not a fighter. Always have been. I'm like, I want to, like, that's the worst part, you know. And my friend Mo, like, shit, when we'd go drinking back in the day, like, my friends would be like, oh yeah, they would fight, and I'm like, you won't catch me in no fight with nobody, because I am a lover, not a fighter. Always have been that way. I don't even know how to fight. And in this town, some of the women in this town are scary. That go to those bars downtown. Well, we only have one really now. Well, no, two. We used to have the Derby. Oh my goodness, I could tell you some stories about my Derby days. I love the Derby in my 20s, I tell you. The Derby was my place to be. And the Derby is no more. But boy, I had a lot of fun in my 20s at the Derby. No, it's not roller derby. It was a bar. It was called the Derby downtown Strathroy. It was like a dive, really. Like it wasn't like a really nice bar, really, but we all drank there. And yeah, I would go drinking there with my girlfriends. And then Rumors, it was like a dance bar. It was across the street downtown. So we'd go to the Derby and then we'd eventually make it over to the other side to Rumors at the end of the night and do some dancing. But we could dance at the Derby too. But my friends, like my friend Linda, God rest her soul, she really liked the Derby, and her sister Heather. And when I hung out with them, we spent a lot of time at the Derby. But then when I started hanging around Mel and Mo and Trace and all them, we would go to Rumors to go dancing. But yeah, I don't know how I did it back then. But after I got divorced, I worked a minimum wage job. I had 2 little kids, and I would go to bingo every weekend into the bar when my kids were at their dad's. And I don't know how I did it. And I didn't get any child support. I don't know how I did it back then, but I managed to always go to bingo, and we would win at bingo. And then we'd go to the bar, and that was my routine every weekend. Because back then, I didn't have to work weekends where I worked. And it was a minimum wage job, and I don't know how I did it. And I raised 2 kids with that money. I don't know how I did it. Needless to say, like it was on the weekends that they went to their dads, but still, I don't know how. Like right now, I have a way better paying job, and I can't afford to live barely. But back then, holy, I partied it up, and I don't even know how I did it. Oh, what was my? If you shovel all the snow in your car, you can take a picture of the snow to your boss and say, look, my car is snowed in and you don't have to go to work. Yeah, right. Dave would probably come get me. Probably say, oh, don't worry, Liz. I'll take you to work. Yeah, that's probably what he'd say. That is a good idea, though. But I wouldn't want to clean my car after with all that snow in it. It's bad enough the snow gets in now. Yesterday, because this is how lazy I am sometimes. I wanted the snow off of my windows, so what did? You roll down the windows, right, to get the snow off, and doesn't it all fall on top of me in the car? Yep, because only Lizzie would do that. It's like sometimes you just don't want to get out there in the cold. And today was cold out. It was cold, Gigi, wasn't it? Gigi didn't even want to be outside. You know it's cold when Gigi don't want to be outside. Yeah, I know. The cost of living was different. It is different now than years ago. Ice mocha. Dearly, I want a nice mocha. All I have here is Diet Coke. Diet Coke is what I'm drinking today. See the pretty can? It must be like, oh, it must be like for Christmas. I don't know. The cost of living is, and that's what I said to my mom too. Like my mom would say, oh, back then I could buy this and this and this. Yeah, because the cost of living back then Oh, yay! You got your pink raspberry. Oh yeah, because they have the guy that comes and picks up the mail every day at the Pink Raspberry, and you're not that far away. Well, you are and you're not, but that's cool. Hope it got to you okay, Susan. You have to tell me. Take pictures and put it on my Facebook group. Someone can link in my Facebook group if they want. One of my mods. Yeah, right? That's what I mean. That's why it's a curse. The pink raspberry is a curse because it takes all my money. So I spend all my money there. Oh, why do I need to buy it off of AliExpress when I can go down to the pink raspberry and pick up keychains, booklets, whatever I want. This pen. And my sister stole one of my Rich Craft pens. My purple one. She stole it because she says, why do you need 3 of them? I think you should let me use this one. And she took it. That's what I call sister abuse when that happens. Lisa, are you from Canada or the US? It doesn't matter if you're from the US, you can order from them. Well, I told her, because you got the snowman painting, right, Susan? I told her to make sure she had some printed out because some people might want them. Hopefully she didn't mess hers up too. Now I'm talking to myself. In Virginia, I went to, no, it was in Virginia. I went to North Virginia one time. The one that Woodpack is. Yeah, I hope she gave you the white AB gems in it because she forgot to. When she printed off the thing, it cut off the A, B, and it just said B, and it was on mine too. And Joan didn't realize it was supposed to be AB gems, and she just gave regular gems for the white, and it's supposed to be AB gems for the white. So make sure that yours is AB gems for the white. 5200s, I'm pretty sure. The white ones. They're supposed to be AB gems. Just make sure, because I know that was a mess up. When miscommunication. Alyssa sent me a message. I bet you it says, what's for dinner? Can we get a cat? What the heck? Can we get a kitten? That is not what I thought she was going to say. I thought she was going to ask me what's for supper. Well, she probably knows that we're having leftover chili because I made a big, huge pot of chili and it's got to be eaten. Why does she want a kitten? Did she find a kitten on the way home again? No, she's not even home yet. No, we cannot have a kitten. We already have 2 dogs. Ugh. Okay, you check and let me know. It's supposed to be. I need a kitten. No, I don't need a kitten. No, I don't need a kitten. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. I have a Lola and a Gigi, and that is good enough for me. She don't even remember to feed Lola and Gigi. Could you imagine if she had a cat? At least the cat would meow, meow, meow until she actually got fed. But she always forgets to feed the dogs. I'll come home from work. I'm like, did you feed the dogs today? I don't remember. I'm like, Jesus, if it wasn't for me, these dogs would be dead because you don't feed them. So no, she cannot have kitten. And then who would end up changing the kitty litter and everything? Me, not her. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. How do you know? Cats don't feed themselves because you still gotta put it in their bowl. No. She's not getting a cat. Nope, 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 nope. There's lots of stray cats in our neighborhood. She can just go outside, sit on the grass or on the snow, and I'm sure one of them will come up to her because we got about 70 of them out there. Nope. I don't even know where all these cats are coming from. But there's a lot of them in this neighborhood. No. That's the only good thing about a cat, though, I can say, is you can go away for a day or so and leave lots of food for the cat, and the cat won't die. But as a dog, you gotta take them out and stuff. You can't just leave a dog overnight, but a cat you can. Oh, well. Okay, Susan, you're smart. Well, I need one of them for the dogs then, because Alyssa doesn't feed them. So I need one of those for the dogs. I have a water one like that for the dogs. In the other live, when I said Lola was licking the bowl, it was because she was out of water. The jug was out of water. So after the live, I went and filled up her jug for her. But Alyssa always forgets to feed the poor animals. If it wasn't for me, they'd starve to death. Oh, geez, you guys aren't helping her, okay? Alyssa is not getting a cat. I know that they have nice litter boxes, but they cost money. They cost money to get those fancy dancy ones. Yeah, I give my dogs dry dog food, and sometimes I'll buy canned food as a treat, but not very often because sometimes it makes their poop, makes them have the poop scoots. And dogs with poop scoots is not funny. It's not funny at all. Nope, it's not. Trust me, Gigi doesn't want the poop scoops. Do you want, Gigi? You don't want the poop scoops. Gigi, you want to come say hi? Well, I don't think you can come over here. I got everything blocked up. The poopy scoopy doopies. It's almost been 2 hours, guys. At first I was like, oh, this is going to be a pretty dry live, but I think I made it a little bit entertaining. Didn't I? I think I did. And you guys can't convince me to get a cat. It ain't gonna happen. I ain't getting no cat. I got these 2 dogs. Oh, see, I put the teas away, and there's lots more teas here. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes, you do. No, I don't. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I don't know where she is. This kitten. No. My daughter got a kitten, and she says she's a little Heckian. Nope. That better not be the kitten she's talking about either. What does she call the cat? It sounds like Liz. I'm like, oh my gosh, did you name the cat after me, Sarah? Like, what did she call her again? I forget. But I don't even know why she got that cat. She don't need a cat. We don't need a cat. Gigi would not be happy. We had a cat before, and I don't have the best luck with cats. They don't like me. And I don't know why. I'm very likable. I don't know why the cats don't like me. But they don't like me. Alyssa always says that I hate Lola, but I don't hate Lola. Just Lola sometimes can be a little stinker. But I don't hate her. But I will admit Gigi is my favorite. You know what, Susan? My niece's dog, that's all he drinks. She's got a German Shepherd, and all he drinks is the toilet water. So you got to make sure you leave the bathroom door open for this dog, because he won't. They tried giving him water in a bowl, and he won't drink the water out of the bowl. He always goes to the toilet. I don't know what that means. Is that a video? I don't know. Time flies when you're having fun. Yeah. I do have a lot of fun with you guys and my crazy shenanigan stories. I have a lot of them. I don't know who's trying to call me from Cambridge, Ontario. I ain't answering it. I'm popular today. Usually my phone does not go off at all. This seems to be going off like crazy today. It usually doesn't go off. Well, I'm lying. When I'm filming a video, my phone goes off. It interrupts my video. But Yvette didn't work today, so she didn't come over to bug me after work. But she is supposed to come here and get her 3 10s that she picked up at the Pink Raspberry. Because the Pink Raspberry only does round drills, but she is slowly working up her inventory on squares. But she did admit to me that she is a little bit nervous about starting squares because of all, you know, everybody says squares are hard to do, and make sure that you have a good product out there that pleases everybody, right? So I know she's like kind of worried about that, but we won't know until we try to make one, right? And see how it works out. But I tell you, I heard some people saying that Evermoment had some popping drill issues, but I'm telling you, this one that I got from them, I can't remember when I got this one. It wasn't that long ago. Maybe a month or 2 ago. I have no popping drills with this one. It is beautiful. Beautiful. Like working on that Oh my God, that sounds so yummy, dearly. I want some mochas with some peppermints. Is it snaps? Well, I know that's alcohol. Hey, in Canada, you only have to be 19 to drink. Just saying. Yes, Rebecca, they only do rounds right now, but you can order squares, but they're still going to come from China. Like if you order a painting and you ask for it to be square, it will be coming from China, from her manufacturers in China, which is a different manufacturer than the one I was telling you about that had the really bad drills. It's a different one. I do have a square for them. It's the Walking Dead one, but I don't really feel like doing the Walking Dead right now, so I don't know yet if that company that she gets them from now is good. I heard they are, but I don't know for sure because I haven't actually done a square from that company. But she's slowly building her square inventory. She doesn't have it all yet, but she has her inventory all for round. Oh, see, Ginger is going live, so I think I should call it a wraps because Ginger is just gone live, and I don't want to interfere from her. Plus, it's almost been 2 hours. You guys are probably sick of me already. Yeah, it's 19 in Canada, but I'm pretty sure Montreal is 18 years old. You can drink at 18 in Montreal, unless they changed it. But I'm pretty sure that it's still 18 in Quebec and Montreal. I actually walked into a bar when we went there on vacation and I was young. I think I was like 15. And they didn't kick me out. But I was with my family. Yeah, sick of me, yeah. But Ginger is going on. Yeah, there's only 9 of us in here. Probably everybody ran to her. Oh, Sarah. Alberta's 18 too? I didn't know that. See? I learned something new about my country today. I did not know Alberta was 18 too to drink. I did not know that. You guys teach me something new every day. Thank you, Susan. I love all you guys. You guys are my family. And I will let you guys go. And thanks for hanging out with me this cold, wintry afternoon. And I will be back next Wednesday, same time, 12 o'clock. So if everybody can make it out on Wednesday, Janelle, tell them you can't work Wednesday. Hey, can't work, gotta go to Liz's live. But anyway, I'm so happy you came for my live, dearly. I really wanted you to come. And I'm like, I had to go through one of your lives to figure out your email because I'm like, I know she told me your email. I'm pretty sure it's just her name, but I got to double check because I wanted to send you an email to ask you to come because I wanted you here. So, the next one is Wednesday, same time, 12 o'clock on Wednesday, and I can see on the replay such a lag of me shaking the pen. Well, I hope you're here next Wednesday too. If you're not busy, dearly, I know you're a busy woman. See, that's awesome. See, you gotta tell your boss you can't work every other Wednesday and every other Tuesday so you can hang out with me. But anyways, I'm gonna let you guys all go because my daughter's gonna be home soon too. So bye everyone. Thanks for all coming out and hanging out with me. And I'll see you next time. Take care.